What up gamers, I'm Jason, and today on Dice & Dragons I'm going to be unboxing Zombicide Dark Side. This is a standalone game, it is a Kickstarter exclusive, and as you can see I've got some other Kickstarter exclusive content as well. That's right, this is going to be all of this exclusive stuff that was released during the Zombicide Invader campaign. Now, I don't have these survivor gangs out in front of me, but we're going to take a look at those as well. So keep it right here, and I'm going to take a look at what's inside the box. If you want to see something else, you're not really interested in Dark Side, don't forget to take a look down below. We've got timestamps. You can easily navigate your way around the video to find the stuff that you're actually looking for. Now we're going to unbox Zombicide Invader Dark Side. Well, they just call it Zombicide Dark Side, but it's part of the Invader system. So let's take a look at what we have in the box. Now, spoilers, I've actually gone through this a little bit and just got rid of the packaging after my last unboxing. Wasted too much time with that. So we've got what looks to be like some boulders or crevices, maybe areas that the drillers, which are the new enemies in Dark Side, come out of. It looks like maybe you can actually block the hole, stopping their spawns. Pretty cool. So let's take a look at the Dark Side rulebook. It is a lot larger than Black Ops, as this is a full game. So as you'll see, it's actually giving you all of the information. Interesting when I'm looking at the map here, it looks to be a lot larger than what I typically see with Zombicide. So you've got everything that you need, all the rules, including the mission book in the back. And once again, you've got the target priority order. Doesn't seem to have changed much from the original Zombicide or the original Invader. So now, just gonna move this off to the side. We'll come back to the minis later, as we did in our other videos. I actually neglected to do this, considering I removed most of the plastic. I forgot to do it for the punch boards, but this is easy enough to get open. So we'll get this out there and show you what you get. Essentially, you're getting pretty much everything that you got already. Yeah, so similar to what you already got with the base game of Invader. This time I've not forgotten the objective tokens, some of the new tokens, the spawn tokens, exits. Not sure what these gun tokens are. Those are definitely new, if I'm not mistaken, for this game. So that's why the map looked bigger. Looks like we have a lot of darkness. So it seems to be incorporating elements from Massive Darkness, where you have light zones and dark zones. So I guess this is the dark side of the planet, which is pretty cool because, as you can see, they're definitely exterior locations, but it's all in darkness. I really like that. It looks very cool, actually. Maybe I'll actually be using these extra tiles that I picked up. Yes, as I said earlier, was going to cover all the Kickstarter exclusives, but I picked up the tiles instead of the dice for some reason. However, do have some sci-fi RPGs coming up, so they do make good maps. Now, we've taken a look at the tiles, so I'm going to open up the Dark Side box and we're going to take a look at what's inside. For the moment, I'm going to keep this right here. It's actually a little tricky, but still can flip it open. Apologies for the quick fade in and out there. Our secondary source that gives us the best audio, it did not advise me that the battery was low, so it cut out. So I just cut this back in right after I opened the lid, and let's take a look at what's inside the box. Now, it does stick a little together with what's on the bottom, as you can see, but still the vacuum form stuff does come out fairly easily. So we've got enough room to showcase everything on camera. So here we've got the new character cards in Dark Side. And just a reminder, this is a full standalone game, meaning you're going to get 6 of the player boards so that you're able to play the game. So we've got Drake, who seems to be more of our range character and has got the auto repair function. Miles, who's got 0G run, but seems to be sort of an all-rounder, but does have a lot of melee combat. Miranda with combat reflexes, and she could either be set up really as ranged or melee. It's sort of up to you and what items you found. Radka is definitely your searcher and seems to be just an all-rounder with regards to combat or movement. I like the remote control all ability that she can get. Reese seems to be your upfront person with regards to range with point blank, free ranged action, free combat action, definitely a ranged character. Umkos with his enhanced senses gives you got your +1 action, +1 free combat action. Seems to be the guy that you can set up any way that you want. So here's our Dark Side team. Let's take a look at their miniatures. So once again, I feel like CMON did a very good job with these minis overall. I really like the characters. I wasn't sure how much I'd like some of the armor when I saw it on in just art form. I can see why they chose it though. It does look very good in miniature format. So you got a nice solid team of heroes. Of course, we've got sentry guns. And what's not to like about a robotic walking cannon? Gotta love it. So once again, you're gonna get 6 dice for the game. Different colors, a little bit on the darker side to mark who your heroes are, and of course the plastic bases to go with it. So just put that back in. Now let's reach in and take a look at the cards. So it's a little tricky to get at actually, so do my favorite trick, a little push and a pop. And there you go, we've got access to all the cards. So we'll take a look first at what we have for the Xenos. And oh, they're similar color, which I don't like, but these are actual weapons. So here we've got the Xeno cards. So depending on the level, the Driller Worker spawns, the Tank spawns, Hunter spawns, your Abominations, double spawns, and of course more worker spawns. And just like everything else, you can see that all the cards are numbered. I don't see any numbers actually on the weapons and things like that, so still it's a little tricky to figure out which is from which set. So we got some of these cool prototype weapons, better stats, a lot of the same weapons that we saw in the first game. So search drone is new, so these are so you can search in any type of building zone. Very cool. The new Vindicator bot, the Maul sentry gun. These seem to be nice additions, doing massive amounts of damage. Then we've got the ablative armor, standard weapons that you can find: assault rifles, chainsaws, chain sword this time. Gotta love the chain swords. Energy cells. So once you may reroll all attacks with this weapon, the new result takes the place of the old one. Pretty cool, like the idea of the energy cell. Golden Dragon pistols. So seems to be some special guns. Heavy shotguns. Machine guns. Getting some XPs, miniguns. Of course, we have a pit saw, which is definitely a must. Probably the only thing you got that does 3 damage. Plenty of bullets. A Reaver sword, I really like that. Searchlights, seismic grenades, and some more melee weapons with the sledgehammers. And these are just some of these cards that looks like I got them mixed up. So we'll place those back with the other spawns. And there you have it. We've taken a look at the cards, our heroes. So here we've got the new Driller Abomination. Pretty scary. Definitely like the detail of the miniature. Hate the fact that this mouth thing is coming out, but just poking at it a little bit, it's solid. It's good. And the reason why I hate is because that was always the creepiest thing from Alien. Here we've got what looks to be some of the tanks. And looking at what we got here, everything really seems to be the same model. Really no difference. So that's what we're getting here. So we've taken a look at all of these miniatures. A little bit of a pain to put back. It really follows a specific sequence. As you can see, this guy does not want to go back in right now. Wondering if that's just because... Yeah. Oh, he was a little off. You gotta turn him to the angle. So there we go. Everyone is nice in their vacuum form home. So I'm gonna just move this off camera for the moment. And we'll take a look at what's in the rest of the box. So everything does fit nicely. It's just a little stuck, but it's good protection. And you know why everything got stuck? It is taped. So no big deal to get rid of, but definitely a little bit of a pain in the butt. The first time. So there we go. I guess it was only taped on 3 sides instead of 4, or looks like my 4th side just isn't taped down properly. In any case, let's take a look at what we got. So some alternate sculpts for the tanks. We have the driller workers. It looks like we've got 2 different sculpts for them. So these ones are all the same that are at the bottom, and the alternate sculpts are the ones at the top here, and the ones above that are the same. Yeah, these minis are definitely a little more finicky about putting away than some of the ones in other CMON games. So yeah, those are all the same. Same up here. Here we've got either another runner or just an alternate sculpt for the workers again. So pretty solid. Seems to me almost like I'm probably taking them from the wrong side. I should just take them from that side, which looks to be the opposite here for the hunters / runners. So we've got 2 sculpts for the runners. And fairly terrifying. I like the way they look. Overall, definitely happy with the look of all these miniatures. If you're trying to play a science fiction horror game and you've got Invader, you've got lots of different miniatures that you can add to the game. So let's put everything away back in the box. And we're going to continue on once we get this sealed up, as we'll take a look at the other Kickstarter exclusive expansions that were available only for a limited time for Zombicide Dark Side. So keep it right here as I'm coming back at you in just a few moments with some more great content. Now let's take a look at the Kickstarter exclusive survivor packs for Zombicide Invader. So we'll start with the Orphans Gang. Now what I do like about these survivor packs, and we'll just get that off camera for a moment. They do come with their own rules. You'll notice that they actually get a special skill, Unstoppable. All of them get that. And you also get a nice little background about the gang themselves. So Baby, as you can see, she can search. She's unstoppable. Seems to be a character you can build whichever way you want. Klops seems to be more like our ranged character, or potentially doing some more remote controlling. Goliath is purely your melee character. And these guys all do remind me a little bit of the Goonies. Ink, Unstoppable, the 0G gun. So ranged, melee, seems to be well-rounded. Jenny is definitely more of a ranged character than anything else. And then the Wizard, who's got stuff that's more related to remote controlling and using the mechanical stuff. So let's take a look at the miniatures. Definitely find that they're very cool. I love the little bits of armor that they have on them. Though they are orphans, so I do find them just to be a little smaller than some of the other minis. Maybe would have liked something a little bigger, despite the fact that they're just kids, because I like the designs of the minis that much. So very cool. Like everything about this gang. I'm actually probably going to be storing these guys in the Black Ops box. Pretty sure there is enough room there. Not sure I'm going to store all of the game yet, but I'm going to do my best to eliminate a lot of this plastic and cardboard. Now, let's just make some more room, and we'll move on to the Kabuki gang. So, with the Kabuki gang, the main difference with them is they get an extra piece of equipment, provided it's actual equipment at the start of the game. Get some background about them as well. So, skills, Born Leader, definitely seems to be your combat character with free ranged action and hit and run. Natsuke with Lifesaver and a lot of combat actions. Does seem to be able to go whichever way you would like them to go. Oiwa, who's got Point Blank with some ranged action, seems to be a character that you can use ranged up close or melee. Salmon's got some nice abilities with regards to search and seems to be more of a ranged character. Taketsu seems to be all about controlling the machines or going ranged. And Yomoshichi, that's pretty hard to say. And don't even think that's a real Japanese name, but could be wrong. If anyone sees this, let me know in the comments below. He's a sniper and all about the ranged combat. So that's the way the Kabuki gang plays. We'll take a look at their minis. I do like them, not as much as some of the other ones that I've seen. I actually do prefer the orphan minis. I don't really think this Kabuki Japanese flavor that they have on the art comes across as well in miniature format. Although girls with swords and guns always look cool. So overall, solid minis, but definitely don't like them as much as the orphan gang. So I'm gonna put this back, and they're going everywhere as they're trying to escape my grasp, just like they're trying to escape the planet. All right, and last but not least, we've got the Plague Gang Survivor Pack. So I'll get that out of the way. No need to stack it all up. So what's different about the Plague Gang? Well, they have their own special rules, and Plague Gang members may perform search actions anywhere, which is pretty cool. We've got Carmen, your ranged character. Finn, sniper, also a ranged character. Camouflage is a neat ability. McIntyre, who seems all about moving around the map and some great action economy. Pat, Xenolink, one action ambidextrous Reaper. Not sure what Xenolink is, but his character seems to be based primarily around that, and some combat dual expert, meaning you can pretty much build him either way, but seems more with regards to melee. And then we've got Sydney with charge, plus one action, and is also more of a melee character. So you have it. We've got the 5 members of the Plague Gang. And we've now taken a look at all of the Kickstarter exclusive Survivor Pack. So last but not least, we'll take a look at the Kickstarter extras for Dark Side as well as the Xenos pack. So keep it right here. We'll be back in a flash. Now we're going to take a look at the extras for the Dark Side and the Xenos promo pack. So let's open up this Dark Side pack, see what we got. Well, we got some cool stuff, as well as a new mission book. I'm actually not going to put this mission book back in. Kind of a pain and fairly easy for it to get damaged. So one of the first things that I'm going to take a look at is this. So it's Operation Persephone. So it's 10 missions that combine Zombicide Invader and the standalone Dark Side. So you're going to be using different tiles together in order to build these maps, which I think is pretty cool. Doesn't really change anything with regards to the target priority order. So I'm just going to put this on top of my dark side box so it goes back in. Don't want anything bad to happen to it. We'll move that out of the way, and then we'll take a look at what we've got here. So we do have 3 new types of cards. These are the 3 scientist allies that we can get. So they are represented in orange. So here they are right now. This looks to be Dr. Marcus DeVries. We've got Lucas Pavlis. And the last character is Olive Hayes. So these are the allies that we can get using, well, they probably show up in some of the missions. So we'll put this at the bottom. We'll take a look at what we've got here. So we got Driller Blitzers. And I'm guessing that's these guys. So these are the Driller Blitzers. So the new type of driller that we're going to be getting with the add-ons. And that seems to be really the only new type. Other than that, what we're really getting is new sculpts for the runners, new sculpts for the workers. We have another abomination. And then we've got another sculpt for the tanks. So pretty cool stuff. I like it. Not sure how I'm going to store all this stuff yet. Definitely won't fit in the dark side box unless I get rid of all of the nice packaging. Maybe there's still some room for this in the Black Ops box, but I doubt it. So it'll be a little tricky. And now the last Kickstarter promo that we're taking a look at is the Zombicide Xenos promo pack. And the cards got loose, so these are definitely going to be stored in another fashion. I'm not entirely sure, but let's see what we got in here. So those are cards, and you know what? We got a plastic bag for them. So let's move this off camera. I don't know if I accidentally put that in there or not, but don't believe it was me. So clearly, as you can see, it doesn't quite fit in the plastic, so that's what we got. So once again, you got cards for the Driller Blitzers. So same sculpt as we just saw, so I'm not going to take them out. Now, we've got, the same as anything, we've got Seeker, Worker Spawn, Flingers, the Xenomos, which are new. And it looks like what we're really actually getting is an extra sculpt for the Blitzers, which is these guys right here. So all these guys are Driller Blitzers. We've got the Xenomoths, so some more flying guys. Definitely a pain in the butt. We have some more workers, slightly different sculpt than what we had before. And then we get more of the Flingers. So these guys look pretty much identical to the other ones. There might be some slight differences, I'm not sure. What I'm going to do is just take this plastic bag and get these cards in there so that they don't go anywhere. And then we'll box this back up. I'm going to try to figure out how to sort and store all this stuff. But before that, I'm going to come at you with a quick outro. And then hopefully you'll be seeing a review for this on the channel in the near future. Let's get this going. I really don't know why CMON, with the sheer insane amount of minis they provide in their games, don't provide us with some kind of deluxe storage option we can purchase as well. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are made aware as to when we will be releasing our next video. Also, down below in the video description, you can find links to all of our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You want to see some pics of us playing the game? Well, that'll be the place to find them. Also, you're going to have some links popping up to some other videos that we have done. Also a link for subscribing, just got to get that front and center as well. And don't forget, Keep playing games.